Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. And so today is Valentine's Day. So for today's Pick a Card reading, I thought what's better than to do one on love and matters of the heart. And so we've got two decks we're going to pull from. We've got the Romance Angel cards, and then we've got the Whispers of Love. And so the message is just, what do we need to know in this time? And so take a moment to look at the cards, see which one you feel drawn to. I always say it's best to take a deep breath and imagine like grounding all the way into the earth, all the way deep, deep, deep into the core, and let everything go. And then as you breathe that back up in, you pull in this positive energy and bring it and anchor it into your heart, right? Up in through your feet, all the way to your heart. So when you're living in your heart space, that's when you're very clear on which path to take, right? Which, as I said that, it was 111 on it. So which path, right? Your heart always knows the way. And so, yeah, just take a moment and we'll be back. Hey Pile One, these are your cards for what kind of information does Spirit and our guides want us to know for our Valentine's Day today. And so for the first card, we've got Free Yourself. So Pile One, it says on the bottom here, it's time to take back control of your life. And so I feel Pile One that you've been giving and giving and giving, and you know, every choice that you do, right, whenever it is something, my example could be cooking. I'm obsessed with cooking from scratch right now, right? When I cook for others, right, the secret ingredient is love, which it is. And so, right, I always do it. And when I cook for 6 to 8 people, and there's only 2 of us. So that's kind of what I'm seeing, or what they're showing me, is that everything that you do with your intention is for other people, because I didn't mention. So when I cook for 6 to 8 people, it's I'm cooking for a couple days for us, but then I'm also cooking because once a week I go and I share it with someone, right? And so what I'm getting is that a lot of the time, every action that you do is in process of the greater, right? So you're one that gives and gives and gives. And so this is saying, take back a little bit of control in your life and see what you need, right? You know what everyone else needs. That's easy, right? You're kind of a reactive person in this moment. So it's really saying, what do you want? What do you need? And the next card is, it says, love who you are. It says, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. And so I pulled these cards because there's so much going on in the sky that I can get more of a message. So Pile One needs to free themselves. And what is that from? All right, so your message for today from Spirit, when it comes to matters of love, I see Pile One, where it says that you need to free yourself. It's a cycle or a pattern that you need to free yourself from. And what they showed me is you're one to really, as I said, focus on others. You're one to give yourself just so freely. You see something and you like rush in, like all in, just open, right? And I see them saying like, stop and take some time, right? Because maybe you rush in at the wrong moment. What if there was this opportunity coming around the corner, your ship, but you had bought everything, and now you have no money for all these things that was meant for you, that was your heart's wishes. And so now I'm seeing you kind of being in a time where it doesn't seem like the give and take is balanced. That's why it's saying free yourself, because right now it's really saying focus on you. And so let's get a little message, right? This could, right, and especially in this, it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not, right? Maybe someone in this message, you're in a relationship, but you're feeling a little bit trapped. You're feeling like you don't get your words or your needs met. And so this is saying to like take some time back and focus on you, right? You can't fill up someone else's cup if your cup is half full. But I feel like there's a hole in this cup and you just keep filling and filling and filling and filling. And it's just actually a draining process. But here's the thing, you really are tapped into this abundance. You're tapped into, I keep seeing a waterfall of this energy, right? As much as you keep like filling up your cup and like giving it to others and it's depleted, I see you can fill that up just as quick. So it's a little bit of fine tuning the temperatures of what kind of water you want, so that you don't temper the cup or chalice or whatever the thing is that's holding it, right? You don't hot cold like this is that's that erratic like fast movement that I kind of see. The more like smooth pace, tempered, that's gonna hold everything fine. There's gonna be no cracks, no leaks, nothing to like take and like distribute, and then you're gonna have to keep filling. You're gonna find eventually, once you slow down and temper, that you fill up your cup, it's full, and you're not being drained, and you're like, what do I do with all this extra energy now? And that's when the pattern will be broken, and that's where the healthy communication can come from. When you see either those who are in the partnership, you can build that again, or those who are waiting on someone, now someone can come in and your vibration's more of a match, right? It's not so that. And as I say that, my dog is going nuts outside. So I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you, Pal One, for stopping by. If it resonated and a cool moment, I always love hearing that. If you could share that, that would be great. And just always a thumbs up and means the world to me. So happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy your day. And remember, bring love every day. Bye, Pile 1. Hey, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading for what do the spirit guides want for us to know for this Valentine's Day. What energies do we need to know to tap into? And so the first card we have is it says, stay optimistic about your love life. And so here she's got some offerings. It's saying positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I'm hearing you have to give in order to receive, right? So if this is someone and you've been like, you know, where is my so-and-so, if you're single, and you expect them to come and do all the work, spirit and the energies are saying like, what are you bringing to the table? What do you have to offer, right? It doesn't have to be physically, energetically as well, right? You want someone who's caring and nurturing, but are you caring and nurturing, right? And so if you are, it's saying stay positive, like you will bring your match. But if you do find that you've been kind of reserved and kind of expecting someone else to do all the work, you know, you gotta give and take a little. And so let's look into the clarifying card. Oh, I like it. It says, embrace your emotions, and it's a unicorn, and it was just pretty, and it took me off track. But I kind of saw in these little stars down here, first thing that kind of came to me was the Big Dipper. Oh, now I'm hearing Jiminy Cricket, when you wish upon a star as well. And then they're just showing me awe and wonderment, and they're really showing me young childhood energy. And so right now they took me to when I was a little girl. Ooh, it's been a while since I got the chills. And you know, Sunday they used to always have the Disney movies, and I remember sitting on the living room floor. You know, my dad was there, my mom there. Was Brad there? Who knows? Brad's always in Brad world. um, yeah, and then just that opening credit just always brought that excitement. So that's what they're showing me, and the best that I can explain to you. And so it's saying like embrace your emotions. If you are someone who is, you know, this also goes for someone, it could go for single or in a relationship, because it says embrace your emotions, right? But if you're an independent woman and you don't need any help, is that the truth? Because I kind of find that everyone kind of wants to be in a balanced, equal give and take partnership, right? Well, not true. Some people love to give, and some people love to take. But, you know, and it's saying like, what emotions, like, are you actually lonely? Like, are you pretending, oh no, everything's fine, but deep down you're lonely? Because that's a lie within yourself, and that creates like havoc and like, I just keep seeing like friction, you know? All right, so let's get in a little bit more. You know, it says allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. And there's two things that I see. The first thing is this unicorn is pretty skinny. I can see his rib bones, and they were showing me like it's not even going to take that long to get to the surface, right? And then they're showing me like skin deep or something. That's what that had to do with. But they're also showing me that this is something that you've worked on. Your feelings, you're a very consistent person. You don't change what you want much, right? And what I mean by that in the pendulum is I had this, I didn't like that, I went over here because it was opposite. I didn't like that, then I wanted this, and then I worked my way to the middle. For you, it's like, this is what I want, this is what I wanted the whole time, and you don't change much. So I feel like somewhere there's a mask or a film. It's like a reflective something that's like making you avoid this feeling. Maybe because it's uncomfortable, or, you know, I just keep seeing like I'm independent, you know. I can't have someone help me or something. Like it's just an energy like that I keep picking on, that is just a subconscious, not truth anymore. And so it's saying stay positive. Once you actually listen to your feelings, right? That's when the wishes manifest and snowball so fast. So it's just saying, be real. I need you to be real today. How are you really feeling, and what do you really want, and what do you really need? Those are things that not many people know. What do you need? What do you want? Right? There's that. Isn't that the Notebook? What do you want? But yeah, keep fine-tuning. I feel like you've got to just keep staying positive, and that's the hard part, right? Stay positive. They always say that. But you've done the work. You've just done such a great job that remember to give. Whatever you give out is what you're going to get back, especially when it comes to manifesting. Right? If you want love in abundance, you have to give love in abundance. But if you're trying to avoid something, you know, erase a past karmic, well, I did bad there, but I'm going to change it like that. That's not the right thinking. It's a feeling, and you've tapped into it, and it's saying, embrace the feelings. These feelings that you've got are your goal. They're I feel like there's just one that you have to admit to yourself. Just admit it to yourself. Feel it. It'll be uncomfortable. Work through it. Let it go. And then that's when the manifestation comes. That's when the earth, your offerings are going to be offered back. So could that happen today for those singles? Absolutely. It could happen on like an instant. And for those who are in partnerships, what do you really want? Are you happy and content? Are you sharing your emotions, or are you expecting the other to never reciprocate it and just, oh, they don't care. Oh, like not, I don't know. You just got to stay optimistic, right? Remember, what are you bringing forward, right? But if you're doing everything, I feel, that's unfair, but you can't expect everything from another either, right? So that's the reading for today, Pile 2. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And if this resonated and I said something that you're like, woo, how did she know? I love hearing those stories. And always just appreciate a thumbs up or just a hi or anything. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.